Guy's freaking nuts. vastly, and I'm not talking about in like speed, like foot speed. I'm talking about it is 5 games in, and it already feels like a month for some of these guys. Go look at Jay Woodcroft in Edmonton. Go look at his post-game press conference. This guy is on. He's the head coach of the Stanley Cup contending team, and he is talking to a coach who is scared he's going to lose his job tomorrow. And the reason I say that is because we only have a 5-game sample size here, but there's a solid chance, based on what we've seen, that Josie Wall is the starting goaltender by the end of the month. Like, I'm talking before you go trick-or-treating. I'm serious. It wouldn't even be weird. Like, coaches ride the hot hand. This isn't like a modern development. And the Leafs are trying to generate offense. And despite all my yelling about this team, I think it's super encouraging that whether the Leafs are winning or losing, Austin Matthews is absolutely feral out there. Holy cow, this guy is a maniac. Wait, he's playing. I ran out of air there, but he is playing, honest to goodness, the best hockey of his life, I think, in terms of a 200-foot game. Putting him on the penalty kill has been spectacular, but he's also one player. Even if he's a great player, he's only one player. Other guys have to step it up. So Sheldon Keefe and company, they throw Mitch Marner next to Austin Matthews, obviously, and they put Willie Nylander there. And that's a good idea, and they do okay. But then you're putting John Tavares with who? Like, this is the drawback of putting the 3 kids, still call them kids, out there together is, all right, now who's John going to play? And if you put JT up there on the left wing or something instead of Willie, all right, well, who's Willie going to play? Someone else has to step it up. And no, those guys are not making $11 billion, but someone's got to do it if we're going to have any hope of winning a game. Matthew Knies, he's been playing well. He's been playing well. Who's his setup man? That's a finisher. Who's his setup man? Holy cow, Max Domi arrives. Good effort to go into the Lightning zone. None of the stopping and starting and hugging it back and everything. Just barreling through and sending a pass through. Was it the most beautiful pass ever should the Lightning have intercepted it? They didn't. And Matthew Knies, who does not have an NHL regular season goal yet, with a Kamehameha beat. Nearly put the thing from the net, Ken. And the Leafs are within 1, and with 5.5 to go, a play that showed no quit. Knies, standing still at the Leafs blue line, fires a pass up the ice to Max Domi. It's really hard. Hit a little too hard. Domi tries to handle it on his backhand. He loses it. Lightning turn it up the other way. Domi stays with the play. He's chasing the man down, and Morgan Riley intercepts it, so Domi's right there, picks the puck right back up. Knies, in the meantime, has joined the rush. Max Domi is going up there. It's a 2-on-1. He gets Johansson to believe he's going to shoot, passes it over to Knies, and it out from his knees. This kid is now been playing well at all, or confidently even.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2025 Colorado Rockies.
Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Efrain Contreras.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Thomas Pretty Boy now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. There's a strike.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Kicks and fires. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Espinal stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to the left, Dorda slings it across, and there's 2 away.
And he looked a little tentative on that.
2 outs, nobody on. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
In the dirt, throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Hey, let it fly
The
right here.
pitch. Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 1.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
In the air, left field, number 15 settles under it and puts the squeeze on that, and there's 1 away. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Here we go.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The big blow to the home fans. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Wertvet, 1 for 2.
The catcher, Ben Wertvet.
2-2-2.
Base knock center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Now back.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice.
Welcome back. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. At the belt and fires. That one hammered center field. Pretty Boy going back on this one. Still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the win was holding that in this ballpark.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
0-1.
Okay,
No
swing
ball. 1 strike.
now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Gasser checks over to first, and he's back.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No one better. He's going. He's
Anderson
going.
runs. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at second. 2 down. Hard hit down the line and left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Rockies 4.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs.
Can't believe it all
11
together.
hits, 2 errors.
Honey?
They left 14 runners on base.
You sleeping?
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Altogether, I've got almost 2.4K on that. 2,348. That's insane.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
25, Colorado Rockies.
So just about set now. And on the hill, Antonio Senzatella. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
So digging in, Thomas Prettyboy went deep in the ball game last night. First offering misses the mark.
Let's go now, one time.
Next pitch is popped up. Park makes the catch. And that is that. Base is empty, one away. Digging in, Thomas Prettyboy. Next pitch is popped up. Park under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. Here's a speed threat, Thomas Prettyboy. Prettyboy in his 2nd season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team.
Thomas Prettyboy next up for the Blue Jays. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Thomas Prettyboy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Espinal coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
0-1, and there he goes. Popped up, and Guerrero is set down. And that's the end.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Nice home run.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2020
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Colorado Rockies.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Ronan Kopp. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Peterson makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Warming Bernabel. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Got him looking. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Chris Bryant now. Strike one. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016, but Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond. This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Bryce ball in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouled off to the right.
Oh, big guy, get him yourself right here.
Next pitch
No, that's
downstairs.
low.
Ball one. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Well, I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That gets down for a hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, number 15. In there, and it's 0-1.
One down.
There's a strike. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kick steals.
Ball.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take,
Countable.
especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Ben Wertvet digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Strikes.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Juan Guerrero.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 0-2 now. To the right side. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Ryan Bliss. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bliss, 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bernabel batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Now one out to right. Can't get there. Base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind the count right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
The 0-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. The Rockies strand 1. It's 5-0. Back here at Coors Field. And now the first baseman, Bryce Ball. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Hawaii to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And gone. He'll circle the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 5-1. He put a charge into that one.
Got it.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. Vierling batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, number 15. That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the top of the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the Rockies catcher, Ben Wertvet. And strike one to the catcher.
All these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Juan Guerrero. In there for strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 2.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. That misses.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
On the ground. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. Called strike right there. Bernabel measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds.
0-2.
And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. One down. Now here is Bryce Ball. Fought off foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bryant at first, one gone. Off the mark there.
Ball.
2-2.
2-2.
Righty delivers. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. New pitcher now for the Jays, Kevin Gausman.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
7-3 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. Oh, yeah. Oh.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Jack Leiter.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
One down, and stepping in is the speedy Thomas Pretty Boy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a foul ball left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Good eye right there.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And
One ball,
safe.
1 strike.
It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one is absolutely belted.
Go, go, go.
And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Around third. Lopez with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
That one hammered left field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
But I hit it. Better not.
So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 3.
Pretty boy.
Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
No, pop
Next
it up.
offering is fouled back.
All good.
Right-handed reliever. Ball one
One
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that one
Oh,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. No runs,
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Look at your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go.
And he swings and
0-1.
misses at the initial offering. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Pitch
0-1.
misses there. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
One
Clearly,
ball,
he was sitting on a
2 strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2
That
balls,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best
Ball 1.
contact hitters in the game.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0.
Oh,
And he chases that
One
one
ball,
below
1
the
strike.
zone.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Baby. See it, drive it.
That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Keen eye up there. Yeah, boy.
not pitching at all.
In the air out towards right center. Tavares going after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. 6th in the AL in RBIs.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Now 1-1. Next one misses,
that's out.
and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
And now it's
Count
filled
full.
up. Bounce to the left side, and it kicks off the bag, and it stays fair. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Let's see that. How does he have a rocket arm? Wow.
Bottom of the first, Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
The third baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pretty boy on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. Next up for Texas, Sam Huff. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's out to center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. Swing and a miss. It's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Wait for a good one, huh?
That's a slider for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind
1 ball.
as to the
2 strikes.
conviction in the call.
No,
Next
that's low.
offering misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And the righty deals. And that
Full
just
count.
misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's
Ball
ball 4.
4, pitches down.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So 2 down, and next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Pretty Boy.
Pretty Boy
Counts 1-0.
in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year.
Oh.
Bounced out to short. Seager gathers and throws to first. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Pretty Boy settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy, 1 for 2. On the ground to third.
You can beat it. Move.
Over to Lowe.
He's out.
Now only 1 out remaining. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
If I went on base.
They left just 1 run on base.
Hello.
Blue Jays, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.
and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have. So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one gets past the catcher. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out. Runners on the corners with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. His solo homer last night made up their entire... There goes the runner. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
I thought it was a crank right at him.
And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1.
Pretty Boy.
And it goes just foul. Pretty Boy, the rookie of the year from a year ago, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. And now the count is even. And that's down and away.
Here we go.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Better than that.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Snap over to first.
No, he's in
Pretty
there.
Boy back in on a dive. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Low takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Urias back to work. That's in there.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Inside ball.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1. Just
ball
missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping
balls,
away
1
until you
strike.
break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Now this is in the air down the line. Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Taylor Trammell.
One out now.
1-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. Pretty Boy drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. We go to the ninth, and now it's going to be Thomas Pretty Boy.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Barlow, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And he deals.
Nope. Ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot.
1-0.
They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The pitch. And a big
One
swing
ball,
and a miss.
2 strikes.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Nope.
Misses.
That's inside.
It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitch.
6-3 our final score.
Be perfect every game.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
And now, your 2020
First pitch coming your way next.
San Diego Padres.
Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. Thomas Pretty Boy, 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Line drive. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take runner on the go. Oh, nice stop at first. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
New inning getting started. Here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. Free back to work. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Nope.
Off the mark there. 2-0. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Misses outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that's ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one
That's
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The swing and a soft liner. And there's a base hit to right field. In comes the run from third. We're tied at 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up.
And stepping in is the speedy Thomas Pretty Boy. And first offering is fouled off. And that's
Oh,
outside.
that's out.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Tapped softly on the ground. Kim to first.
He's out.
And that is that. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Oh, work it ahead. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Kicks and deals. And
I got a
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed
2
a little
balls,
bit here
1
late.
strike.
Smith at third. Anderson over at second. Espinal at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slide. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Hello and welcome. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Joe Musgrove.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And the pitch. That's inside. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's out.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
And now,
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
25, San Diego Padres.
So just about set. Our starter in this one, Michael Wacha.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
One down. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Prettyboy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. ground ball left side. Over to first.
Got him.
And there are 2 outs. Back here in San Diego, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Pretty Boy hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this one. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Pretty Boy leads off second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. Popped up, Meneses on his way in. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down. To second with the throwing, no chance to hit. Thomas Pretty Boy getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one ripped. Back there. And that one's gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach.
And welcome back. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next offering is in for a strike.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And 1-2. Chris, you Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7-8 pitches that this guy had. And, wow, you're just scratching your head if you're a hitter. What do you look for?
That one 95 to finish him off. And next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Missing inside, and it's 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Andujar snags it for the second out.
As good as he's seeing the ball.
6-3 our final score.
manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Toronto Blue Jays.
So 2 down, Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
0-2 as he waves at that one. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pretty Boy makes the play. 2 away now. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's inside. Ball 1. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider. So 2 on with 2 away. And now Dylan Carlson. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pretty Boy puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll...
Here we go, kid.
And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. And first offering is fouled off. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three 2
3
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Seth Brown. Here comes a pitch. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Thomas Pretty Boy will hit next.
Now batting, center fielder.
See it, drive it like you can.
Pretty Boy.
Thompson, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Rip it. Here you go.
The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Your pitch. He's coming to you.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
16 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
First pitch moments away. And today on the hill, number 60. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
One time, right here.
And he grounds one back up the middle over to Torres. On to ground, it's 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Thomas Prettyboy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Let's go.
And that's just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Lied out his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Arenado throws across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground to first. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Thomas Prettyboy next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a good eye there. Prettyboy in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. This one smoked out to left. 2 down. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Designated hitter, Luis Guillorme.
The wind of the pitch. Center field. Espinal on the move. Sliding, and he grabs it.
Well, really nice looking play right there for the out.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 9. And now for the Jays, Thomas Prettyboy. And he deals. Good eye right there. Cabrera in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And a foul ball, third base side. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Just about to get underway. And pitching here today, Alek Manoah. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Thomas Prettyboy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Not close with that one. And now 2-0.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
At the belt and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Carlson racing after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these out.
So 2 down. Thomas Prettyboy, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Prettyboy. In the air, center field. Carlson settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Thomas Prettyboy. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one inside. 1 and 2 to count.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up
there. Next one just misses. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's to third. Throw on to Brown. A huge out to start the 2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
2025 Toronto Blue Jays.
Another day.
Just about set to go. And the starter for Toronto, Robbie Ray. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Thomas Pretty Boy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late swing fouled off. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Oh, shit.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Pretty Boy hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We played an inning, no score. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 4th, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Pavetta back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's to third, and foul ball.
Get your pitch.
Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're
First and second, 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's
2
go.
on, 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
See it, drive it like you can.
That's off the mark. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
That one to first. He handles it himself.
That's an out.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. Sale back to work. And that one a little bit high. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Sale ready.
No, that's too high.
Muncy, the lead runner, out at second. Anderson at first, 2 out of the inning. Pitch misses. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a rocket out to left. Can't glove it cleanly. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score easily. And they're up by 4.
Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air, right field. Thomas brings it in. That is the inning.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
25, Toronto Blue Jays.
All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hey, let's go now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. 1 out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. In the air out to center. Pretty Boy on the move. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2. Luis Barrera now at the plate. Had the day off yesterday. The 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes,
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Ripped into center, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pretty Boy has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air. And
Thomas Pretty Boy getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Let's go now, one time.
The pitch. That one misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pickoff move to first.
He's dead.
And he's back safely. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2. This one popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Whitlock keeping an eye on him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, these guys are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 guys now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of
intentional walk here, and that sets up the double play after the stolen base. So bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Here comes the 0-1. The other way, makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs, bases full. C.J. Cron digs in now. 2 outs. This to third. They take the force out. Play made. That ends the inning. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. 1 for 2. 0-2 now. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the righty deals. And that misses off the outside edge.
Let's go right here.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
3-2 on the way.